What up?
Boxtruck couple got.
Everybody, it's Christy from the Boxtruck Couple, and in today's video, we're gonna be helping Country and Black Bandit over there to get an oil change. As y'all can see, my husband is already down on the ground doing the oil change. His aunt is actually the owner of the company, and I'm her mentor, and he is her driver, and I'm also their dispatcher. So all together, we make it happen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I finally get to meet Mr. Walter and Miss Chrissy. And Mr. Walter is doing the oil change on my truck, Black Bandit. So she's getting ready to head out west to Seattle here soon.
Yeah.
Well, she's never been, but I've did this run plenty of time, and this is actually one of my favorite runs, believe it or not. But
Okay.
it's good to meet them. Me and my mother followed them on YouTube, watched the videos, watched them doing good work, especially for black people. I love that, seeing black people doing good things. So, but it's good to finally meet them, and I thank her a lot for helping me and my aunt do what we do to make this money out here. Thank you a lot.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to help. Glad to help.
Mine is the white, but I will be changing to a blue black. This kind of tone. We'll put it over. Made in USA, very strong.
What you doing, babe?
Trying to get the oil change.
Helping out the mentee, huh? Helping out the mentees.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the oil change, man. Hey, I ain't playing with it.
Got to get it done. I want to know how did y'all get into this, and how could others at my young age get into this?
Okay, that's a good question. The way we came into the business is we were both working for Amazon in the transportation department. We were driving what's called a hostler. You know what that is? It connects to those 53-foot trailers, and we would move the trailers around the yard. But there were box truck drivers and 18-wheeler drivers that came in all day long to pick up trailers and take them to the next location. And so just me being nosy, not knowing that my husband was also obtaining some information, I started asking the drivers, like, you know, do you work for Amazon? No, we don't work for Amazon, we work for ourselves. We on the Relay app. Well, what's the Relay app? How do you get on it? Box truck driver told me you had to have your authority. So I started doing research, because all the stuff that I was finding out from other people that I never knew, even though I was working for Amazon, working in transportation. So I started doing research, and I found out you just had to get your LLC, your EIN, and your authority, and a truck, and you could make the same money these truckers was making. So I started doing all the steps and telling my husband, this is what we finna do. And he was like, you know, whatever. But when I got the paperwork, he was like, okay, maybe we can make this happen. And here we are. We out here.
Right. Amazon is actually good for us box trucks, because that's mostly what most box trucks do.
Yeah.
Especially with the owners and the relay.
Yeah. So you do Amazon, but you also do OTR.
Yes.
Do you prefer the money of Amazon, or do you prefer the money of OTR?
I prefer the money for OTR, and I prefer the living of OTR.
What do you mean the living?
Because with Amazon, some places it's a lot of work. Some of it can be stressful. It's very time consuming. But with OTR, you have the ability to make your own time. When you want to stop, rest. With Amazon, everything is on
a time schedule.
Basis.
You gotta get there.
Like, you can't, I need to use the bathroom, because using the bathroom, that can mess up your time.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on down the road.
Yeah.
But OTR, the money is, if you get a good load that's paying worth the money.
Right.
Some people be up there taking these loads is not worth the mileage
Right.
and the labor of what you as a driver do.
Right.
See, that's a whole lot of people don't put in account for. They always look at the mileage and be like, oh, that's a certain time. But you gotta put in what the driver gotta do, what the truck gotta do, cause
Yeah.
people don't understand sometimes going up these hills, if you weighing over 5,000 pounds, you're not going no more than 50 miles an hour.
Right.
That can mess up your time. That
Yeah.
can be also stressful with the driver because he's gonna start like that. My timing is messing up, so it takes a lot. So, but over the road, you have more of time and it's less stressful. But don't get it wrong, Amazon does this job for when I'm doing over the road and I can't get somewhere.
Right.
Or I need to be like, I need to go home for the weekend because my son got some big spelling bee.
Right.
We can do Amazon to get me home for the weekend because
Right.
there's Amazon always around.
Right.
My dispatch is good. We're working with the Amazon, so Amazon is good. It depends on what you prefer to do as
Yeah.
a driver. It's really up to you as a driver what you prefer. Some
Yeah.
people prefer to be short, be able to go home every day. I like to be on the road. I like to see different stuff. I like to be in one state here one time and then be 13 hours away. And
Right.
So I like it, but I like doing Amazon too. It really depends. But
Think about
Amazon gives you that benefit of doing what you would like to do.
Yeah.
You just gotta do the job, keep it up, keep a good score. But
What we like about OTR is, like you said, with Amazon, you have to do all this work. You got to be there on time. You got to scan in the product. You got to load your truck. You got to get to the next stop on time. You got to scan the product again. You got to unload the product, and you got 8 minutes to get out of there,
Yeah.
get to the next stop. But with OTR, man, you get your rate confirmation with the pickup number. You go to the shipper. You back up to the dock. They do all the work. They load the truck for you. They shut your truck up,
yeah,
and you hit the road. And
Yeah.
when it's time to unload, they unload for you.
Oh.
And if you gotta help unload, they pay you extra.
well, a lot of times when I'm doing OTR and getting loaded, that's your time to rest. I
Yeah.
get in me some good rest,
Yeah.
turn on my Luther Vandross, exit out, and then next thing you know, I'm getting loaded. They come knocking on the door, time for you to go. So
Yeah. But as a trucker that's been running for a while, what is your advice to the newcomer on how to not get burnt out doing this business?
first of all, I'll tell this and I preach this to my son. If you do something you love, you never have to worry about working a day in your life. I do this because I love it.
Right.
So I'm not working. I'm doing this. This is my love. But keep you from getting burnt out all the time is you have to rest. You have to rest. So anytime you get a chance to rest, and my family is my support because I'm always talking to them, so they keep me going. You can't actually think you're gonna come in this business and making money off the jump. You have to push it. And if you ain't willing to push it, you're just out here wasting time
Right.
and effort.
Right.
But if you're willing to step and push it, you can make some good money.
Yeah.
You can see things. I've been places. I've made money, and it's good.
Yeah.
This is a good business. You just have to want to do it.
That's a
and make the
gym,
effort.
y'all. Cause it's raining. That's a gym, y'all. I'm gonna tell you why. Because people come out here with their last dollar and think their first run they're gonna make all this profit, and it's not like that. You're right. You gotta push. You gotta push out here. You gotta have a savings, and you gotta give yourself time to start making that money.
Just in case. Hold on. When you start companies like this, you always gotta have just in case, cause you never know what can happen.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing that I told my aunt before she even decided to make the big step. She needed to have something for just in case.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, our first 2 runs, if she didn't have just in case, we'd have been down. But our company would have been no more.
Why? What
But
happened? Tell us what happened.
The first time the truck broke down,
Yeah, I remember that.
it was something with the DEF with the emissions.
Jail system. Y'all know that happens all the time.
So if you think about it, she had to get it towed. She had to pay for me to be into a hotel. She had to pay for the labor work, the part work.
I think towing alone on that trip might have been $900. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if she didn't have that, that would have took us out right there.
Yeah.
And then you never know what else could happen because we went a whole month. It was all good going across country, broke down again.
Yeah.
It was something totally different.
Yeah.
And this time I was actually on the side of the road, broke down. So if she didn't have the just in case to be able to get a tow truck, pay the tow truck to take it to get it fixed. And that was another thing. You can't just expect a truck like that, take it anywhere and people be able to work on it and get it fixed because not everybody is a mechanic. Not everybody can deal with certain trucks.
Yeah.
And she made the smartest move, I'll say, to this day. Instead of her taking it to just a regular mechanic, she took it to Freightliner.
Right. What kind of truck you got?
I got a Freightliner M2 106, a Cummins IXB with 280 horsepower,
Woohoo!
which makes me really happy because I love it. It's a good over-the-road truck. It's really, the suspension, everything is good. It's really good to drive. She will eat any box truck out there. I just gotta say
Not
it,
Lucille. Not
Well,
Lucille.
we have to see. You have to treat your money maker
With respect. Gotta
with
take
respect,
care of your money
because
maker.
if you can't make money without the money maker.
That's right. So what does respect mean? How do you respect your truck as your money maker?
First of all, I gave her a name. I know what my truck can do, and I know what she can't do. I don't sit there and try to. What I say is, people, they swing their stuff. They like to drive in the swing.
Okay.
I don't like to make extra movement with her because I want to be easy on her wheels.
Okay.
Going up hills, I don't sit there and try to keep on beating the gas with her. Whatever she's at, that's whatever she does.
Right.
Just
So you got to know her, and you know how she operates, and you show her respect with
Show
it.
her respect.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
She lets me know she lets me know if she needs gas. We have a relationship, so it's like, oh, and
You know when to feed her, you know when to give her some rest, the burper and everything.
yes, you gotta make sure you keep your oil, your believe it or not, windshield wiper fluid. That's a big thing because you gotta keep your windows. Like, it's just certain things you have to keep up on the truck to make sure that load gets through. It ain't just the driving.
What's her name?
Bandit. Her name is Black Bandit.
You want to give us a
Fast
tour?
to stop raining.
Yeah.
This is Black Bandit, y'all.
Black Bandit, she's 26 footer, 26,000 pounds. 10,000 is her payload.
Okay.
She's governor at 72 miles an hour,
Okay.
which is good for everybody's safety.
Okay.
Cause being low governor ain't good going slow, and then being high governor good. But this is my baby right here. Inside,
Let's see it. Let's make it bigger.
as y'all can see, my navigation and stuff. Over there is my blanket, my pillow. She has a good bed, believe it or not. Good bed.
That's a big diesel tank. You got 1 or 2 tanks?
One tank,
How many gallons is
45 gallons.
all of that? Is 45 gallons?
Yes.
Oh wow!
As you see,
She got some new tires on there.
Yes, she got the best of the good tires.
Okay. All right.
Cause she done had her DOT inspection, and even the policeman says that these is probably the best tires that he ever seen on the truck.
Got those Bridgestones. All right. She got a lift gate.
Yes, lift gate does come in handy a lot. A lot. Which she didn't come with a lift gate.
Oh, y'all had to add the lift gate.
And if you see, you can see the welding where they did an excellent job putting this lift gate on there.
They did. Excellent.
It was some good welding. And through the back, I love showing off the back because they said they don't see a cleaner back like mine.
Okay.
Straps, I got straps for days because that's important for you to strap your load.
Yep.
Can't get through the note because I've been places where truckers been bagged up and their load is not the way they left it.
Right.
Head jack is always good.
I see you got a chalk
Yep,
for your pallet.
yep.
You got a load bar and you
Load
got
bar.
blankets and straps. Fully equipped.
Because you don't know in case you might have to cover. Like on my last load, I had some mirrors.
Okay.
And the blankets came in handy because they wrapped up the mirrors. And
Absolutely.
Guess what? The load made it from Brooklyn, New York to Columbia, South Carolina.
What you got, your DOT compliance binder?
And
Put your lights. Take your lights on in the cab. Okay.
this is probably the best thing, another thing my aunt came up with. Well, I
Part
don't
of
know
my
where
class, DOT compliance binder.
the way she has everything. The DOT cop was able to go in and see everything. My inspection was probably no more than probably 10 minutes because
Cause you were.
everything was organized.
So, babe, how far you done came?
Well, this got the oil filter on.
Okay.
Oil filter sits up. Oil filter sits up. It don't sit iron.
It sits up in there.
Yeah.
So it's proving a little challenging.
Well, what has to happen, a conventional oil wrench can't fit up in there. You have to have the kind that special made oil wrench.
So you had to go get one.
Still didn't find it.
So you gonna old school it.
Yep, went ahead and grabbed it. Went ahead and grabbed the grip down on it. Cause they only supposed to be hand tightened anyway.
Gotcha.
And so
So y'all see, Walter is still the GOAT. He is still the GOAT. Ain't that
no, Jehovah is the goat. Jesus.
is a GOAT.
There you go.
So good job, baby.
What up?
Boxtruck, couple, God first, family second, then the money. God first, family second, then the money. Yeah.
We took some L's but still prevailed, I'm blessed, I ain't stressed. A lot of signs you gotta peep on this road to success. Got heavy eyes cause I don't sleep, I'm on the road to that check. Got blood in my flesh, run it up to invest. I cut some people off, we had to level up, ain't letting up. Box truck couple, they can't mess with us, come mess with us. Hard times don't humble us, they turn me up, I'm flexing, huh? Hard times don't humble us, they turn me up, I'm flexing, huh? Box truck couple, God first, family second, then the money. Money, money. We can talk some business if it's worth it. Ain't no question. I want money, 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 money.